object, the stuff that handles the save of the file and stuff, initializing it. That's just like one of the lessons you learn about object-oriented programming when you like take lessons on it and stuff is that oftentimes like the best way to solve a problem is to add another object that does the thing you want it to do. Just a new object will usually solve the problem.
To me, it's just a new function. And then if I need data later on, then I create an object for it.
Well, this is a big set of functions that also needs to hold onto some data. And there was just like a there's just a Windows form like handler that was just dropping everything in, and there was like, this should probably not be part of this. Because I mean, if someone wants to detach this from the presentation layer and like add their own GUI on top of it, like they would need to like peel out the code from those files and like just like making all the actual logic of how like the games are decoded and how all the info is saved, like just making that on this completely separate layer will help people like port it in the future if they need to.
Derek, stupid question. I can skip into levels in 100 egg, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
You can do whatever the hell you want as long as you get 100 eggs. Just no helmet proxy. Yeah, no helmet though. It's
right,
a weird
of course.
Rule, but like.
Well, I mean, okay, 100 eggs, there'd be literally no point for me to do helmet.
Yeah, imagine getting 100 eggs and then doing helmet.
No, I mean like even if you do get it. I mean like even if you do get 100 eggs, and then you go and hit helmet proxy.
I would have literally no reason to do that if I've got 100 eggs that I need to get into the source.
I mean, what have we found a use for helmet proxy that does not involve getting into the source of this?
Well, that would be fine. It's not that it's no helmet proxy, it's no sorcerer skip, really, is what it would be considered.
Like, I guess like when people say helmet proxy, they actually refer to like...
What if I got 100 eggs, I got to the door, opened it, then went to the helmet and did the trick?
That's what I did in 40 Orb. I opened the door and then surd.
Yeah, it's like, I feel like...
There's been no ruling on that. Newman's like, I don't like it, and I'm like, well, you know, it's not in the rules, so suck my dick. Yeah.
No one doesn't like anything, bro.
Yeah. True.
No one doesn't like anything. It's such a fucking statement.
Yeah, it's a classic thing with 40 Orb too. Like people, like I remember Blunt was the first person to bring that up. He was like, "Can I open the door and do sir?" And people were like, "Oh, it goes against the point." And it's like, yeah, but also the point is to get 40 orbs and then open the door. How you get into the loading zone after that has happened is up to you. You know, like.
I need to add some exception to this as well. I just realized, like, if something goes wrong, my whole program just crashes.
J.O. Bean is watching Texas Biscuit tutorial, I believe.
Thanks again.
That's so sick. That tutorial came out like 2022 and it's still getting
Yep.
So
well, it's very nicely in depth, is what it is.
Yeah. I think any tutorial, like I during this, like I think any tutorial that's in depth and makes the information easy to learn and presents it well, like could last a while.
I haven't watched any of them, but I know Composer's been doing some Vortex tutorials.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is super base.
And once Composer finishes those tutorials, there's no more need for tutorials for Vortex.
There's not tutorials for every level. I did all the levels Nova didn't do, and I made a playlist, so there's a tutorial for every level now. You can learn the whole category through tutorials now.
No shit.
I'm gonna eventually update the ones Nova made because they were made before quite a few tricks. They were made before Incubator, they were made before Biscuit. And I'm sure Texas tutorial is great, but we've learned a lot about the trick since then too. There's no fish ladder tutorial.
Yeah, I think like back when Nova did her tutorials, like there was like one thing to do in fucking Metalhead other than like, you know, the beginner strat, and that was the fucking...
Yeah, no, in Nova's tutorial she teaches Metalhead worldwide, and like...
Oh wait, are your tutorials just like beginner route, basically?
Yeah,
no, you just show everything.
I'm teaching beginner intermediate route. Well, I'm gonna make separate tutorials on hard tricks, right? Because here's the thing, right? So I made homeworld tutorials, right? So like my Artisans tutorial goes through every homeworld and the homeworld movement, or all the levels in Artisans and all the homeworld movement in between, right? And then my Magic Crafters tutorial goes through every Magic Crafters level and all the homeworld movement in between. If I did Fish Ladder, an hour of the video would be Fish Ladder, and then 10 minutes would be the rest. Do you know what I mean? So for the hard tricks that are like advanced, like you're going for a 20, I'm gonna make separate videos, but everything that I teach you could get a 21. You know what I mean? So like I show Alpine Jump, right? Like I show Blowhard Boost, I show Wizard Peak strats, I show both of the Wizard Peak strats you could do. I show, so like in Dry Canyon, I don't show MDS, right? Because that's like no one who isn't going for a 20 is doing that kind of thing. And hell, even people like Jamie who are going for a 20 aren't doing MDS, right? So it's like that's definitely an advanced strat.
I'll have a medium this speed. Anyway.
But I did go over things like Shep. I think the hardest trick I showed in my tutorial is a Shep.
Hopefully one day we'll get Discless PS2 that matches FDS. I want to give every single Spyro Boomer gray hairs. Or none. Preferably none. I want them all to mold, that their gorgeous, precious little disc is now irrelevant.
I mean, if you really think about it, it like kind of already is. You know, just saying, but like, I guess not for Spyro 1, but for the better, I mean, the other two games.
Oh, for PSTV.
Yeah.
The thing about Discless PS2, you will probably be able to reach that for PS2 games, but I don't know if we're going to be able to reach that for PS1 games because no one's been able to find a way to tap into the compatibility layer for the PS2.
Or for PS2 games, it's technically already been done with OPL.
Yeah, exactly. OPL can run PS2 games on the PS2 through USB, SMB, etc. But PS1 games, you have to use a disc because it literally turns off the rest of the hardware. It turns off the USB port, it turns off the Ethernet port, it literally puts it into a PS1-like state where there's no access to it. Even turns off, like, most of the original PS2 CPU. Right? So, like, any PS2 side homebrew that you try to get to do anything like that just will not run. So it's, like, really closed off, unfortunately.
You can just say some people on, like, homebrew server or something were looking into it.
They are looking into it, and they have, like, certain prototype stuff going, but it's, like, very, like... They're basically flashing a custom firmware on the, like, backwards compatibility CPU, and at that point they said that it doesn't run fully the same, and if that that would be a great thing for casual play, right? But if that's the case, that would not be allowed for speedrunning.
Yeah, it's kinda, that's like the thing that sucks, because obviously people like that aren't probably gonna, you know...
They're not focusing on speedrunners at all. They're focusing on, can we get this to run? Yeah, can we get this to run? Can we get it to work? But if it's inaccurate, then it's just not a solution that could happen. But yeah, like you said, no one's focusing on, like, this very niche side of the community, wanting people, like, hey, can you guys get this to work, but also can it be exactly the same and load exactly the same things, you know? Like, that's not where their priorities are at all.
Yep.
L2 button sticks on this controller, that's not good.
This is kind of like a random thing, but if have like any of you played PS1 games on a PS2 when you were kids, or did you have like an actual PS1?
I did, yeah, when I was,
yeah.
like, a little older, yeah.
It replaced my
I never
PS1.
owned I never owned a PS1. My grandma had one, but I was always on a slim PS2.
Because
We had a PS2, but we didn't have a memory. We didn't have a PS1 memory card, so we couldn't save the. Like, we played Spyro 3, but we couldn't save the game. I almost beat it one day, but I never quite managed it.
Right.
Because, well, I only had a PS1
Oh,
with no memory card, obviously, but
yeah.
I played like a PS2 at like a friend's house, but that wasn't even like the main, I guess, thing I was trying to ask was, did you like figure out that FPS or like the other texture option thing
Oh no,
like
oh, no.
exists?
I never hit triangle on that one. Oh no.
Yeah, no, I
It's
didn't figure that out.
They really like wonder how many people use those options like casually.
Once I figured out like everything looked a little nicer when I enabled the thing, and I usually noticed a difference on like Gran Turismo 2 and whatnot, where there's like less of like a box where you know, light things would be, or you know, the particle effects for like the skids and whatnot. But that's about it.
See, that's the thing, Mickey, right? Is most casuals didn't get something out of fast disc speed, which makes me wish Sony just never fucking invented it.
You wish Sony never invented FDS?
100%. It would have solved all of our load problems.
Yeah.
That's very true.
I agree, but what if it was like they had it for PS TV though, but nothing else had FDS?
Well, that would still be bad, but more what I mean is like if there was no fast disc speed on either.
I mean,
Oh, well then we'd be perfect, yeah.
Yeah, then we'd literally live in you know that picture? It's like Society of Blank, and it's like the futuristic flying cars. That.
I mean, I guess on like PSP and PSTV, it's kind of like random because it's like virtual, but on PS2 it makes sense because it makes the disc spin at like a PS2.
Literally is a fast disc. It is quite literally the speed of the disc is fast. You know.
Yeah, because like on normal speed, the PS1 games spin like slower than PS2 CD games would. And so like fast, all it does is make them spin the same as like PS2 CD games would.
Something like that.
So it like, I guess it like makes sense that they would make that an option, but the fact that it exists on like the digital platforms is kind of random.
Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, I guess, like, here's the thing. I understand from a casual experience, like, oh, less loading screens equal, like, nicer experience or whatever. But, like, I guarantee you, even on PS TV, like, less than 5% of people even know it exists when they're playing casually. It's not like it's on by default or anything, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's a little more accessible because like if you check like your memory cards or whatever, it's like there's other settings, so I guess you're much more likely to like find it than you are on PS2. So.
Hey,
Debating on doing the second egg of this.
all right. If you
Why not? We'll take one whack at it. If not, we'll just cut our losses.
Oh shit, how is this seasonal leaderboard going?
I don't know. I ain't really been checking. I'm just putting down.
You checking because you had it, yeah.
Well, it's more like I'm not invested on where I am. It's literally just like I'm just gonna put down a run in the categories I feel like putting down a run in, and then piecing out.
Yeah, I need to improve the crash one any person because the one I submitted is fucking ass cheeks.
Give me a reason to run Spyro 2, like 14 times 90%.
Yeah, I mean I've gotten some PBs out of games I haven't really run. So.
What'd you say, composer?
So to give me a reason to run 14 times 90%, like not for PB, but for like just a good time.
You want me to give you a reason?
No,
No,
it gave him a
seasonal
reason.
leaderboards gave me
Oh, sorry. I thought you said I'm like a little sleep
To
deprived.
be honest, the first
I thought you said give me a reason to go back. I was just like, yeah, I was like, damn, like I don't know, I can't provide competition. I'm like, what the fuck you want me to do?
Yeah, I'll be honest, I heard that as well the first time.
Yeah, no, it gives me a reason.
Yeah.
Cause like, yeah, I do want to PB and tallies again at some point, but like it's nice to just go and like get like a nice 24 or something. It'd be like, cool, I can submit that to something. Like,
If I did a 117 run, I'd automatically be first.
is there no one on there right now?
No, there is, but
Arugula. I saw them
We
like
should-
brag that they've got the bottom spot in all the Spyro categories.
We should, but I'm totally not gonna submit Vanny's GDQ run on his behalf or anything.
Okay, I'm still a little iffy on like submitting for other people without their like knowledge
Yeah.
kind of type thing.
Yeah, it's all.
Yeah, like they literally did like
Raid alert.
speech
TK Drop Bear brought
hour
7
for
friends
like
to the
multiple
party.
minutes. So
yeah, his isn't even legit.
I'll have the unpopular take here, but I like the stats. I think if you do a run and it's live streamed, you've submitted your run to the public to do whatever they want with. That's my take.
Yeah, I mean he did like practice runs for the thing, so I would assume he probably got some decent times in that.
Also, TK,
I also
thanks for
just
the
like,
raid.
like when I'm like doing like a speed run on a thing like this, I want to actually know who has the best time. I don't want to know who has the best time who decided to go through the effort, you know? I want to actually see the real stats.
Well, I feel like once money gets involved, like it would
That's
be
different.
such
Look, that's different. I get where you're
Yeah.
coming from there. If someone doesn't want to get paid or whatever, that's fine. They don't have to. But I still want like a resource that shows me who got the best times within that period, even if they're not gonna like opt into the payment.
right,
Fair.
but
I
like,
actually get your
who's
take
gonna
on
who's gonna take that responsibility though?
Well, no one is going to. Like, no one is gonna submit on anyone's behalf. I'm just giving my take on how I wish it were.
Oh, okay.
Because, like, for example, Laura brought up that Deo's gotten multiple low 37s and any % during this whole thing. And it's like, okay, but, like, you know, like, that's not first on there right now. And it's like, I wish it were.
Yeah.
I also feel the same way when people don't submit to SRC. Like, Lulu has an any % time that's, like, really good in Spyro 2. It's like a fucking low 8. And it's like, technically, my place is worse than it is on the boards, and I want to actually see what my real placement is. I don't want to have to do math in my head every time because someone didn't submit.
Yeah, I
Lulu's
also hate that.
insane. Lulu got like a really good 117 time, and ended up like not even finishing the run. Like they were on like I think 305 pace, and right before they got to SBR, they were just like, actually, I don't want to do this anymore. And I was like, oh.
That's hilarious.
I
Finishing the run is one thing, because then, I mean, it's not like they could submit it, but if someone submitted it, it's a run, you know? And it's like, I'm just not going to submit.
Yeah, that does drive me nuts, too.
It seems like the Spyro side's way more active than the Crash side. The Crash side's been kind of...
Spyro community better. I mean, what do you want me to say?
I mean, I will say that when Hypno posted it in the Crash server, the ping didn't go up, and I don't think anyone else like did another one. So maybe a lot of people haven't even seen it.
Yeah, no, the seasonal leaderboard's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be one of those things where, like, once enough, like, top runners get into it, then I'll probably be like, oh man. But, like, it'll be cool. Nice little thing to see. See how everyone did each month.
It's also very easy to submit. It approves immediately, so it's like not a lot of effort. It takes 2 minutes.
Yeah.
That said, have you guys been kind of combing through and just kind of making sure on a handful of them?
I mean, yeah, there's a video, like, there's a logs tab for us to look at the videos and stuff, right? And so it's like if someone submits a fucking 15 in Vortex, you know? Like...
Okay, that
Hold
was...
on just a second.
I fucking got that egg completely on accident. Well, that was neat.
Well, a lot of speedrunning ultimately is just, trust.
What?
You said what?
I'm just saying that Thrasher is doing some cursed routing in his run.
You're totally assuming that I have a route in mind. Very bold claim.
The route is called Vibes.
It really is.
I'm not really assuming, but even if it's like, you know, you're just making things up on the spot, it still technically is a route.
Improvise, right?
It's called Fuck It We Ball because I was too lazy to actually like look up a route.
Fair.
It is actually like your first
Second.
run.
Second, but like the first run was
Oh yeah.
probably well over a year and a half ago. Okay, Hawaii, so the next one's gonna be Ultimate Creator, of course.
Yeah, I still haven't done like the second run after that. 109 that I got.
I would have done 3 Annie if I could get my fucking helmet consistency right, and that's still in the garbage.
Oh, I like how your splits are called intended 20% and then 100 out in practice. Well, actually, you collect 101 eggs.
Yeah, sure.
And 140 at 9 egg is 150 egg, you know, so what are we gonna do?
I mean...
And in Vortex, we skip a Vortex, you know, what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
That's strange that you guys don't do loot. I mean, early loot's a thing now. You guys should be forced to do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Look, there is
Yeah, I
free
think
Vortex.
the
The problem is
entire
the inception of the category was before early loot. If early loot existed in the inception of the category, I'd be with you. But now it has history without it.
It's crazy how like early loot, like no one gives a fuck about that trick. Like no one's really done much of that trick. Because
there's not really any reason to.
I swore I heard some people being like, when early loot gets found, like that would be the shit. Like if you can get in the loot, like that'd be sick. And then as soon as it got found, like it was fun for like a week.
It, right? And they went.
What'd you say, Gaboza?
I said then the 120 runners went and tried it, and they went, wah, it's hard.
I mean, isn't the world record in like the pseudo 120 or whatever literally
Clearly
just
a
like
run where Dale was like, I'm just gonna do this now because it's a bad run.
Yeah, it's kind of funny.
Yeah. Look, I can't say nothing. I used to have the pseudo record.
Oh, don't you give me that, Derek. I know exactly what you fucking pulled because I was the one that verified it.
Look, if it wasn't me, it would have been Zio, because Zio said he had
Yeah,
the exact
but-
fucking same idea.
Yeah, submitted just a regular 120 PB. Because it was faster.
That's fire. That's fire.
I submitted, so it wasn't my like true 120 PB, it was the PB I had before my active PB. And I submitted it, and I was like, oh yeah, I got the pseudo 120 word record, because like the 2 other runs, or 1 other run, I forget what it was, like hit the trick, but it took them like 40 minutes. So I was like, yeah, I'm like, bam, I have record. And people were pissed, dude. I remember like Spyro Runner was saying how I was stealing someone's glory, and how I was being a bitch, and I was just like, what the fuck? Like, people were pissed when I made the joke I had world record in pseudo 120.
People were pissed when you Rubik's Cubed in Spyro 3 also, so...
Oh, wait, shit, I already got this one.
That was way back in the day, though. That shit was... That's
only OGs remember that. Only OGs remember that.
Dude, that was a fucking insane moment, man.
Can I get some context, per chance?
I had a Spyro 3 run that got rejected over... something. It was something really minor, so I was like, okay. I was like, let me read the rules and see what I can get away with.
Or the Dr. Disrespect kind?
No, it was... What?
What?
Sorry, that was a bit...
He got banned, he got a run rejected.
Yeah.
I'm so lost.
He's not canceled on Twitter, he just got slapped on the wrist.
Yeah, no, I had one of my runs rejected over some like small rule violation. So I like looked at the rules. This was like 2021, by the way, or something. This was like fucking insane.
Yep.
And I was like, okay, I read the rules. I can get away with some shit.
I will say though, this Derek, I think what you did was funny. I actually just remembered what you got banned for, and it was valid. And I remember back in the day you thought it wasn't. Do you remember what you got banned for? Because I know you would disagree with yourself now.
You keep saying banned, like you mean
Sorry,
run
I know what you got your run rejected for. Is what I meant.
I assume it was something I didn't understand back then, because it was something really small, but I assume it was probably like I didn't show the title screen or something.
No,
Bullshit.
yes,
Or if
you
I entered the wrong
started the
doorway.
game, you were in Sunrise, you got up, came back, and were like, alright, I'm gonna start the run now, and then started your timer, and yeah, you didn't even get your run rejected? Oh, no. You did because you didn't show the title screen in the video, right? And so you were like, it's stupid that I even need to do that, which I know you would have to disagree with yourself now, right?
Yeah, yeah. But because of that, I was like, okay, well, if I submit a run that's really shit and like memes, but like it follows the rules, they have to verify it. So I put together this 2-hour fuckfest Spyro 3 80% time, where I kept restarting my timer, so right pause had to re-verify it. There was multiple times where I would like go to like the next homeworld and then go back to previous levels, just so the moderator who would be skipping the video would be lost because they'd see me in the same fucking levels. It was such a dick thing to do, man.
You solved a Rubik's Cube in the middle of it, you played chess in the middle of it.
I played chess. I was listening to just the most obnoxious music just cause I could. It was a lot of just like shitty fucking garbage tier, like I think rap or some shit. It was such a fucking, it was funny as fuck, and it unironically did get verified.
I mean, yeah, a speedrun's a speedrun.
I feel like some people would make that, but it says on SRC that you have to be displaying that you're actually putting effort into it.
Yeah, the problem with that rule is that is non like verifiable. You cannot prove effort. That is a blanket rule, and it's fucking stupid. It is brain dead.
It's very nerd emoji, and I'm just sat there like,
yeah, I think almost everyone agrees that that rule is like I don't know, that rule is.
If somebody says they're putting an effort, who are you to disagree with them? And if you are disagreeing with them, then like that rule doesn't even exist, because then it's not about if you're putting an effort. It's about if the person viewing your run decides you put an effort, which is so stupid.
Well, it's even worse because I remember. Do you remember the Resident Evil 4 controversy?
Yes.
Yeah,
they were like, if your time isn't as good as this, then you don't get to be on the board, Lamau.
Yeah.
I do remember that bullshit.
Yeah, and I'm gonna be honest, I remember looking into that, like, the time they were asking people to get, like, don't get me wrong, it wasn't, like, fucking, like, top, like, 50 times or anything, but, like, it was something where, like, you could easily do, like, 3 or 4 beginner runs and not meet the time requirement, which is fucking mental, in my opinion.
Yeah, but they didn't want their precious, board polluted with those garbage times.
Yeah, the fucking people, the streamers who were, essentially doing a casual play of the game and, just submit it to SRC because it's technically a full playthrough, that kind of thing.
Yeah, but it's dumb that they even cared about that. Like, dude, like if someone submits their casual playthrough, that's a speedrun to me, dude. I've talked with a few people about this, and they always use the same argument: intention matters. I think if the intention was that they submitted it to speedrun.com, then their intention was to put it on the board. Like, regardless of if they did a casual walkthrough where they learned a fucking strat or not, where they learned a route. If someone goes to speedrun.com and submits it, it's a speedrun. The intention of if it's a speedrun is if they go submit it to me.
Yeah.
If it's a game that I am a mod for, and it's a category that literally takes you 5 minutes and it takes you 10 hours, I'm still gonna fucking verify that shit.
Oh, hi, Spyro.
Because it's like, you did the thing. You followed the rules.
I just don't know why people care so much, especially since like those runs are gonna be at like the bottom of the leaderboard anyway, so
it's serious business for people.
Yeah, it's not like the old days of Speed Demons Archive where like the runs like the fucking like gonna be on the fucking page anytime someone looks at the game. We're gonna see the leaderboard, and it's not like shit Andy's 250th place fucking time is gonna make someone go like, oh wow, these guys have no standards. Like,
if anything, it's gonna pollute their fucking run count to be higher, which is a good thing, dude.
Yeah.
It's like the 1545 thing with like the breaks.
Yeah.
Like, well, if we allow unlimited breaks, then just everyone on the planet is suddenly gonna decide to do a 1545 run, and then there's gonna be fucking 300.
Call your mom, call your dad,
or whatever.
call your grandma.
Which I would put the money on that if the rule gets changed, like no one decides to do one because of that.
I agree.
Like,
I'm still of the. I agree that their fucking break shouldn't exist. Like, sorry, let me rephrase. I agree that the untimed break shouldn't exist, but I still think it's dumb that if you take a break over a certain period of time, that you lose time before your run gets disqualified.
yeah, like that's what I'm saying. Like, if
You're talking about that rule?
Break limit.
You know, that to me doesn't make sense. I understand breaks being timed; they should be. It's a speed run, right? But like, if someone takes a 2-hour break and it's like, sorry, buddy, your run is not gonna be allowed on the board. It's like, why?
Yeah.
Because you're not showing intent. If you cared about the category composer, you'd quit your fucking job.
In fact,
you would take the fucking 2 weeks off.
In fact, if it's not a world record run, why bother?
Yeah. No, I know. I think Dylan agrees with me on this, and I guess it could be viewed as a positive or a negative. But I just want to see people speedrun. I want to see people get into the hobby. Like, as soon as there's a barrier of like you have to be this good or you have to hit this trick or you have to do this, like I just really don't like it.
Yeah, that would actively
it immediately just makes me go like, man, come on. Because I remember being a shit runner. I remember 4 years ago, fresh off the rails. I mean, hell, the fact that White Paw's verified.
You saw my comment, buddy. You saw my comment, buddy. Sub 30 soon.
Sub 30?
You remember when I commented on your first Vortex PB like a week ago?
Oh my god.
Sub 30 soon, bro.
Yeah. But I just can't imagine a world where I submit my first Vortex run and then some fucking mod just goes like, I don't know, man.
Mod note, took 10 tries to do dog, Lamau, rejected.
Yeah, I just want to see people give the hobby a try. But I also think the hobby as well, it's very intimidating for people, I think. I feel like I haven't seen as many new people as I used to.
Well, the thing is I've talked with this about a few people, we're never going to see the days of COVID again. That's just as simple as that. We joined at a time when everyone was locked in their house, and now the difference is I'm still locked in my house, right? And everyone else isn't, right? So...
Yeah.
Wait, did you actually start during COVID?
Yeah.
Yep.
A lot of us did.
Well, I didn't, don't get me wrong, I did my first speedrun when I was 13 technically, but I didn't try. I spent 3 weeks learning Ocarina of Time 80% back when Narciso was
Oh my gosh. That or SM64 were the classics. Dude,
yeah, no, I didn't actually join a speedrun community until Spyro in March of 2020.
I was kinda on and off with speedrunning for a while as well, but I would say I was decently into some speedrunning communities before COVID even happened.
No, I'm with Composer. I remember being 16 years old, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna run SM64, 16 star, and then I pumped out a really shitty time. I'm talking it was rough. I didn't know any of his tricks. I just, because in my mind at that time it was certain games or the speedrun games, you know? I had that very naive view of oh, if you're gonna speedrun, you gotta go SM64 or Ocarina of Time or something.
Why would you not play the popular one?
Yeah. Look, it's what my main... Oh, I don't know if I want...
Sweats in Twisted Metal 2 and Gran Turismo 2.
Yeah. But, yeah, no, I think I started... When did I start? When I made my SRC page, Jesus. Because I'm with Composer. I started before Composer, but I think I was, right around COVID as well.
Ouch.
You know, I do think most of us were, honestly.
Yeah.
I saw the alt cheats were in Twisted Metal 2 and thought, I could do better than that, and that's where I got off to.
I could do better than that.
And it's a rare thought for me to have, honestly. And I gave it a try. I didn't do better, but I got very close. They were on PS2 and I was on PS3.
Unironically, that's a good statement. I could do better. Composer, why aren't you practicing?
I know, it's almost like I have been for fucking 5 hours in one stage.
It's not enough.
Yeah, but like that's probably not enough.
So real.
You know what that one dude said, right?
What's that?
Practice, practice, practice.
They say perfect practice makes perfect.
No,
it's not practice makes perfect. It's perfect practice makes perfect.
What was
you're
that?
You're such a fucking musician composer.
What was that one fucking guy?
That is like such a band teacher thing to say.
I literally had my band teacher say that. Like,
it's not true though. It's always
just a back and forth of you're such a thing. You're such a this.
If you're,
I mean, it's coming from one to the next.
Look, if you practice inefficiently for 10 hours versus efficiently for 2, your efficient 2 hours gets you more out of it.
I agree. I'm not saying it's a wrong statement.
But no, yeah, I get what you mean. It's a musician statement.
It's absolutely, yeah, like musician band teacher type thing. What the fuck? Where's anything I confused with, bro?
Well, this is officially a trash run. I didn't get upside down buzz.
Oh, you didn't get the swag?
No.
Get in the fucking.
Did you not read the rules?
Yep, I know.
Upside down buzz required.
I know. Yep, it's required. Yep, I'm. Yep, I'm sorry. I'm gonna retire from Spyro speedrunning. I'm gonna put out the twit longer after this is done. Thank you guys, and have a good life.
Alright, I have a marathon run at 10 p.m. It's 9 a.m. I'm gonna do the responsible thing and try to get some...
Wait, what are you doing a marathon run for?
S2 hundo.
What marathon?
Sweet.
Best of luck.
It's completion-thon. They have me at like the 10 p.m. slot.
Again. Wait,
I'll
you
post
PV'd twice
it
yesterday, didn't you, Derek?
Yeah.
Yeah, GG's on both of those.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Nuke got demolished. It was funny because not too long ago, Nuke was like, I remember I grinded 2 hundo, and then Derek said we was gonna have a rivalry, and then he just never was like good enough to beat my time, like he never came back. and then I beat his PB, and Dylan was like, Nuke has work to do, and then I was on pace again. So now Nuke has to come back. He just has to.
That reminds me of the fucking how Nova got into Vortex thing. It was like literally supposed to be a race against like Waffle or whatever, and Waffle just straight up didn't even start.
Didn't show up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now I'm a big Nuke fan. I generally think, like in terms of 2 hundo, he's definitely put more hours into it than me.
Oh shit.
I just think I really popped off that run. That was definitely one of those
How
runs.
much is your time faster than his now?
Probably like a minute.
Yeah, I have like no frame of reference because I haven't really seen much of either of your runs, but
I think
come the fuck on.
I think he has the better sum of best, because that run I did was only 3 minutes faster than my sob. Which is...
And race to sub 140?
Race to sub... That's what ZL mentioned. ZL mentioned that he wants to see the sub 140 Urk, and I was like, I don't know. But after those 2 PBs, I'm like, shit, man.
Shit.
Maybe it's more possible than I gave credit.
Oh, I am trying really hard to get the fucking SIA so I don't have to spill the gems and shit. Fuck!
Really interested to see, speaking of ZL, if he's actually gonna come back to Spyro 2 hundo. Because he was saying that after the 1545, after he takes like a break, he's gonna do hundo again.
I'm playing with a bullet, I'm just gonna put this head third.
Really?
Yep.
Ah, Mike.
Oh, that's gonna clean me out. Cringe paying for Sergeant Bird on this.
France, Japan, China, Bone Zone. Nice.
Bone Zone, bro.
I guess if I compare my splits to Nitroff, Nitroff has like barely a sub 140.
Well, time to be picking up gems like a
If you
motherfucker.
compare your splits to his in Spyro 3 though.
Yeah, that would be insane. Dude, he has me cooked in fucking Zephyr and Glimmer, man. Zephyr and Glimmer, he has me cooked hard. God damn.
So,
I still remember when I opened his stream one day and he was
So,
practicing in like the exit out of Sunny Beach, with the homeworld stuff, I guess. And I was like, whoa, how, like, he's reloading the thing. How is he doing that on the console? That's like not possible. He's cheating. Ban him.
Ban him.
That's wild.
You probably should have banned him anyway. No,
Maybe
I
don't.
can't say that in good faith. I can't say that in good faith.
I feel agree. I mean, I guess Vanny has kind of, you know, stepped up to like
What?
to put him in his place, so I don't think it's really necessary, but yeah, otherwise I would really advocate for the Nitro ban, personally.
Night.
Night.
Goodbye,
Say-
Trevor.
Best of luck.
mission accomplished.
I like how I said all that and he was just like, alright. Good night. Just spewing garbage.
Okay, got the fourth one. Oops.
By the way, I don't know if anyone noticed, but it was pretty funny to me earlier that when Hypno was in the VC, someone who like I've never seen be in the VC before just joined and then left right after Hypno left.
Who?
I don't check. I remember by like the profile pic, but I can't remember the name of the top of my head.
Typical streamer fan behavior.
Because they were like muted the whole time as well, and I mean it's not like I care really. It's really funny to me because they all left like right after Hypno left.
Hey, extra
It was-
Hypno content.
It was Aaron 2211.
Oh, they're like TK's friend, I think, or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
I believe it or not, I actually think they joined because Rocket League.
maybe, but
I remember
I don't know,
that.
I haven't seen them in here before.
Yeah, I've never seen them in VC either. They've been in the server for a bit.
They
Before I was
briefly,
captured.
like, joined the fucking Gran Turismo 4 thread we had on here back when that was still active.
I mean,
Also, it's
maybe
bedtime.
it was
Goodbye,
just
gamers.
Night
Have a
Composer.
good.
whatever. Yeah, like maybe it was just because of the game, but I don't know. I'm inclined to say it was
When you see a
When you see a ladder.
because of the big streamer in the chat.
Yeah. Who knows? If that's what they're there for, then that's what they're there for.
Yay, Dragon Treasure.
Dargan Treasure. Oh my goodness. Your fucking meteor black dragon. Wait, no. Twin-headed Thunder Dragons are gonna be extra strong now.
I mean, hopefully I can get an MVD when it comes time to go for one.
Yeah.
Really not getting good luck on this card grind, though, I'm gonna be real.
Mm. If I ever rerun Yu-Gi-Oh, it's definitely going to be a fucking new game plus, you know, all
Yeah,
the
that's fair.
all the hard work's been done for me. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, that's a valid way to get into it, too.
Mhm.
Guys, you should play Capsule Monster Coliseum. That one is great.
I hope
What
that's.
was that? Was that? Oh, Jesus Christ, what's she doing?
The chess-esque one for the PS2.
That was PS2, okay.
I hope it's.
Laps.
I hope it's better than the fucking anime arc that was Capsule Monsters. I
No,
didn't.
like the gameplay is really fucking
Yeah.
fun. Genuinely.
That was one that just, I saw it a bunch of times, but I was, like, always like, oh, I'll buy this game instead.
It's so fun. The game goes so hard, like genuinely. I don't know what else to say. It's just really fun. The only problem is like once you've like played through it 1, 2, 3 times, it it just loses the thing. Cause like they're always using the same setup and usually like the same openers and
Yeah.
yeah.
Once
There's a
once
bit of
you've
R&D,
seen
but like
once you've
yeah,
seen
there's
it,
a bit of R&D, but still.
yeah. Once you've seen it, you
Once
kind
you've
of know
seen
how
it.
it goes.
Exactly.
Uh,
I would still recommend like at least 1, maybe 2 playthroughs because fun. Really, really fun. Hell, like me and Ricky raced it like when was that? Quite a bit ago. Decided, yeah, going degen today, and we just we just raced Capsule Monster Coliseum. We didn't do like the meta speedrun strats.
By the way, Crasher, the poll you made about the platforms earlier was kind of funny to me that you made the Nintendo handheld like its own thing.
Because Nintendo's very, like, widespread, I think. And, I mean, there's at least somebody that voted for the handhelds, at least last time I checked the poll. So, I mean...
Yeah, there are. I just wanted... Because you put, like, Game Boy and DS as, like, the, I guess, examples, which... It's kind of funny, because if I did either Game Boy or DS, I would probably play on, like, either a Game Boy player or, like, Wii U Virtual Console or something.
Right. Oh, fair. Yeah, there's that, too. I didn't consider that.
So it's, like... I guess for, like, 3DS, you don't really have another option for those games.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just picked. I couldn't decide between like Nintendo and PC, but I feel like currently I would pick Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe if I was asked the same thing at like a different point, I would say like PC, and I would just do Simpsons Hit and Run or something.
Right.
There's literally like other than Pokemon, I have no interest in anything Nintendo.
Running Smash 64 was actually really fun as a speed game, honestly, for me. But that's just I'm got that much kind of nostalgia for that game too. So there's that. But
By the way, I don't know why I keep starting a lot of my sentences with "by the way." Anyway, DC, the you know SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it on like plan for the races at some point?
It's on the list. I think we even discussed it, but I can't clarify. Not a lot to say more.
Yeah,
But it is a potential option.
because it has been, or like, I guess the Ricky races have been mentioned on the server of that game. So I was just like, yeah, like, oh, if it gets picked at some point, like, feel free to join.
It might, honestly.
It might become an Xbox race though, because the optimal platform for that game is Xbox, so it would be pretty funny.
don't know how they'd feel about that, if I'm honest.
I mean, y'all did like the GameCube version for Rayman, I think, so...
Wait, did they?
I just...
No, it was like... You could play it on other consoles if you wanted to.
Yeah, so it's like, if it's a multi-platform forum game, you don't have to strictly play the PlayStation version, right?
Ooh, here's a thing I should probably do.
It has to be a game that like was on PlayStation. At least that's how I interpreted it.
Hell yeah! Woo!
You can be facing...
is allowed as long as it was also like on PlayStation.
Yep.
You can be facing directly like towards the waterfall, by the way, Thrasher. You don't have to like angle there.
The whole reason behind that is because I didn't want to fucking go over the edge, and I'm just paranoid about that.
Yeah, makes sense. Wasn't even sure if it's gonna like work that way, but
yeah,
apparently it does.
Yeah. I mean, you did see that I had a wee bit of difficulty on it, but you know. And here we go.
Yeah, like that, and Simpsons Hit and Run is also another game that I feel like would be a really cool race to see. They also do like yearly tournaments and stuff, like a bunch of races, so I feel like you would get a bunch of people to join from like the community for that.
I've got just no games to fucking suggest. Oh shit. Right, I forgot what to do on those. It's a spin. I'd recommend like the Gran Turismo, like PS1 Gran Turismo games, except like the only option you have for emulator on those is Medmuthin. So that kind of kills the accessibility.
I have like other emulators not been tested, or
They
they've been tested and they're just bad?
it took, well, I mean, Gran Turismo plays fine for me on Duck Station. The problem is like it took a lot for them to even consider allowing emulator in the first place.
Oh,
So it's just they're very much. I get the impression it's very much a purist kind of type thing, where it's like, okay, fine.
yeah, some games are really weird about, or I guess some communities are really weird about that. For like the SpongeBob game, like I was talking about, they have like a cutoff rule, I guess, where you're allowed to submit an MU until like a certain time, then you have to switch to console.
Really? Huh.
And they have the same thing for Mario Sunshine as well,
Ugh.
where they just have like set cutoffs for each category, which is really weird to me, because imagine you just get like a huge PB and you just, you know, accidentally go over the threshold and you just won't be allowed to submit because of that.
Yeah.
So like, I'm not sure about Sunshine. I know for SpongeBob, the cutoffs are like pretty generous. Like you have to get like a really top level times to go over. At which point you would probably like switch to the optimal platform if you were
Hey,
if
Spyro.
you were gonna take it that seriously. But I don't know. It's still kind of weird to me. Like either allow the MU properly or just don't allow it at all, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not going to say too much about it, but DC already knows some of the gripes I've had with the PS1 Need for Speed games. Where it's like, you're not allowed to have any kind of little teeny pixel of anything overlaying the gameplay. And it's like, if you have any part of the VOD muted, that's an automatic, you know, automatically it's not legal, that kind of thing.
I think I remember you linked like a run that you got rejected.
Yep.
Was kind of funny because the mod that rejected it is
Onks.
one of my friends actually.
Yep, Onks, if I remember correctly.
I mean, I remember Renison.
Yeah, Renison's one of the people there too. Well, I don't know if Renison's still
He's
active.
not on anymore. He like stepped down because they had some like issues in the community and stuff. But they weren't really getting along
Right.
with like the mods and stuff.
Yeah. I've definitely heard of like adversarial kind of interactions for like the PS2 era ones, so I don't know.
Yeah, like from what I heard, there's just like one of, or I guess like the main kind of person is just like strange, like just acting like weird, and they were just like, yeah, I guess just not really getting along.
Yeah.
No, I didn't really. I wanna like heard Renison talk about it. I don't really.
Wow.
No, and it was a while ago, so I don't even remember too much. But sounds like a mess.
Yeah. One of the test drive games might be on the, you know, an option, but. Yeah.
Now that. Wow, you.
Alright, let's get out
I'm
of this
thinking you're ready.
skate park.
I don't feel like you're doing like 117 live right now.
I mean, like I said, I haven't really had a route in mind, so...
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to sound like a dickhead or anything, it's just
Yeah, no, I gotcha.
funny seeing you to go at all these places. So,
Right. Well, it's also, again, was too lazy to look up a route, too, so... At some point, surely, I'll look up a fucking route, but, you know... I've already forgotten the route I had for 40 Orb back when we were doing races.
oh yeah, I feel like... Because I did that, and then I had to like get back into Hundo for the 1545 and stuff, so I assume if I tried to do 40 Orb now, I would probably get like some of the routes confused.
Yep. That said, at least with what I know with Spyro 2 now, I feel like it's probably gonna... I've forgotten how this puzzle works. Okay. So, what's gonna happen is we're gonna put this here, and we're gonna go here, go on there, Farley, and... fuck! Shit. Balls. Okay. Try this again, Farley.
This is really annoying.
Yeah, it is. Usually I don't have a problem, but, like, for whatever reason, this is kind of just yanking my skis a little bit. There we go.
I'm so glad that in like 117 you would can flame the button without Farley actually being there, and then he just gets teleported to the end.
Oh, word? I might have to look into that.
Yeah, it's like the skip can be a little annoying, but I feel like it's much better than doing the actual. Yeah, I wasn't sure if you like knew about that.
I'm ready.
I actually didn't. I'll probably, like I said, look into that afterwards.
Yeah, I mean, ideally you won't even be doing that egg in 100 egg, but
I didn't touch that.
I think at least maybe I'm pretty sure you don't do that one.
The Farley one, or are you talking just the bone thing?
I mean, I think in this level you only do the end of level and the one on the tower thing that's just sitting there.
Oh shit! Did I forget about that? No, I didn't. Okay. For a moment there, I'm like, did I get that?
So I think that's like the only two that you get. If the other ones take a while.
Yep. Well, at the very least, I'm faster than whatever past me did. At least for right now, until I obviously fucking flub something up. Or if it turns out that I don't have enough eggs by the time I get to the end.
I mean, seems like you're getting most of them, so
Yeah.
I would imagine you. I think for like the route I do, I have like around 51 like leaving the Spyro. I think you have like 50 right now. So
Yeah,
I
I've still
think
got
you're on-
and I've still got Icy Peak to do.
Yes, we should be well
My
on
friend.
track, unless you like skip the whole world or something.
Yeah. No problem, El Pepino. Enjoy that gift sub. Okay. Yeah, 52. Oh, wait, holy shit. It'd be silly to not get this one, if I'm honest.
By the way, is 1/40th like your placement, or is that just like
1/40th is, yeah, 1/40th is currently what place I am on the board itself. And
So
after the run's done, if I PB, then I, look up where that would put me.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if it's like a reference or something, or if it's like actually the placement.
Yeah, it's just a flavor thing I do, honestly. It's supposed to look like the place, or the placement thing from Gran Turismo 2, like down to the font and color and everything. Like, it's just a stylistic choice. Well, that's gonna hurt.
Those games, so.
Yeah. My layout isn't much, but it's at least, one I ride with.
Yeah, I mean, I have a bunch of like stuff on my layout as well, so like, do get it. I have like pictures of like the logos of the console I'm playing on.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's like a PS1 game on PS2, it will be like a 2-image slideshow of like the PS1 and PS2 logos.
Yeah.
So it's very specific.
Mm-hmm. I don't feel like doing the Nancy egg. Heh heh.
By the way,
Oh god, in fucking stereo. That was fucking amazing. Shit.
By the Okay, I need to stop saying by the way all the time.
No,
Fuck's
no,
sake.
you're fine, you're fine.
By the way,
I didn't even notice that.
It's
Oh,
because
by the way.
I
Oh,
just
by the way.
wanna say something and I always start my sentence with that. And it's,
Feel free to use our gondola whenever you want.
Whenever you win.
yeah.
I was just gonna say that after you get the end of level egg, you can just hold down right and square and you'll charge perfectly down to where the portal is.
Ooh. That sounds it.
Also, you can
Got him.
kill this guy right where he spawns.
Mm-hmm.
If you stand right where he is, then you tap like either L2 or R2 and flame.
I feel like I missed something. Oh well. Fuck it, we ball.
I mean, you got those. Oh, yeah.
Let's head on.
I mean, you didn't do Nancy, but
Well, I
anyway.
thought there was like a third egg in that area, like secluded someplace.
Oh yeah, it's on the island with because you flamed the rocket, so I break the chest there, but you didn't go to the island. It's right by.
Oh well.
But you should have like more than enough things. Pretty sure.
I also still hate this boss after fucking 24 years.
Yeah, I apparently don't remember the music from there, like, no, because it was on the, on like Waffles hurdle thing, and I I was like, I know this song, but I couldn't figure out the level.
Whoop.
Yeah, like, I just couldn't connect it to this fucking boss fight.
Ah, you stupid bitch. Okay, Sergeant Bird, don't fuck me. Give and hit. Cool, lovely.
You had a hit. Holy fuck.
Nepal. Oh, Bentley. Oh, Bentley.
Listen to me, Drag.
Okay, I'm probably not going to need those because I'm already going to get bodied by missing this 500,000 fucking times, but...
Oh yeah, it's probably... I don't know how many eggs you need for Honey Speedway.
It's not gonna matter. It's getting into goddamn Bentley. That's gonna fucking...
No, yeah, I know, but it's like, if you don't have enough eggs for honey, the portal is gonna be in the way, so it makes it more annoying.
Right, yeah. I know in my 3 NEPV I spent a good 10 minutes on specifically this. Shit.
You need at least 65, apparently.
Yep. Just gotta trial and error this because I don't immediately remember precisely where that fucking portal is. Well, it's not this low, I'll tell you that.
Reading the... It's from an IGN guide, apparently. It says, you need at least 65 eggs to activate the portal. If you are playing a quote-unquote black band, a release of the PS1 game, or a PSN version of the PS1 game, speedways have a critical progress halting glitch known as the speedway bug.
Everybody give it up for Honey Speedway. Woo!
Yup, page. I actually entered fucking honey in my 100 egg PB as well.
Mm-hmm.
Can probably save like well over a minute just by entering the correct portal first try.
Well, on the plus side of things, we at least have Charming Bridge all opened up, so there's that. Okay.
Yeah, in 117 this is much like easier, I guess.
Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch!
Yeah, I don't think you can go like directly.
Yeah,
I think
you
have to
gotta
go
hook
the
it.
side.
Yeah, you gotta hook it.
Because it's like the portal is like right in front of, which is, yeah, because like in 117 when you get here you have like well over enough eggs for a honey to be open.
The temptation is very strong for me to literally just play for fucking Bentley.
So the like, yeah.
If I can help it, let's not, but at the same time, it's like, you know? Shit. Okay. Fuck this shit. I'm just gonna take the bitch way out.
Yeah, I usually go from like the left side there.
Yeah.
Like into the. I will definitely have to practice it though, as I said, because I'm used to 117 where you don't have to worry about the honey being in the way.
Right.
It's already open.
Yep.
But in
Honey.
like 100 egg or any percent, it's a bit more like ass because of that.
Somewhere Waffle is absolutely fucking malding. Somebody fucking paid for Bentley in a category where you don't have to pay for Bentley.
I mean, Hypno literally still does it in 117.
I don't blame him, it's ass, but I don't know.
Kind of funny because Hypno has like a really good time in 117, but from what I've seen, his routes are like fucking ancient for the most part.
I mean, the way I see it, it's like he doesn't exactly like dedicate a whole lot of time specifically just to these, I would think. So he doesn't really have the incentive to, you know, really go for every single new strat that comes down the fucking pike. And like you said, he's already got a really good time too. So you know, I'm reckoning his movement's probably just really good also.
Yeah, I guess he like he also does like a bunch of resets. Like he's just like, oh, today we're gonna do 117. He just like does a run. He doesn't really like grind sessions or whatever. So it's like, I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I could have the same mentality.
Just
like he does.
Yeah.
A lot of times I'm like, I'm just gonna like do a no reset, but then it gets just so bad that I just physically cannot continue the run.
Yep, and I've been that way with the Vortex, so. At least the good thing is I don't really recall anything else, I don't think, that I'm probably gonna want gems for, but I don't know.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, no, there shouldn't be anything.
Yeah.
Because I assume, do you know, well, I don't know if you're gonna be doing the Agent 9 area in Firework.
Not planning on it, if I'm honest.
Yeah, because like the early entry into that is really easy, but
is it? Because I'm not gonna lie, I have had issues with that, so that's yeah.
I mean, you kind of just like charge down the hole and like glide into the corner of the thing. I guess it can be like a bit annoying, but it's definitely like one of the easiest ones, I would say. Oh, then again, like a lot of the early entries into the things are like pretty free, but like the ones in what's the name? Molten Crater, I think, where you just like get on top of the portal and boom, you're in the starting bird area. But yeah, because like if you don't know how to do that, you would need Agent 9 unlocked to get that.
I mean, there's a handful of those that I know how to do. Like, I've already demonstrated that I know how to get into Bentley's area and Bamboo and Sergeant Bird's and Molten Crater, but still, there's a few of those where it's like,
right outside. Heard a bunch of weird horns. It wasn't an alarm or anything. I think it's a bunch of cars that honk at each other weirdly.
Mm.
When I'm honking.
Is that a
Thanks for
clown
helping
horse?
out.
Let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
God to insanity. Oh boy, we're getting the funny meme one. Oh my god. Here he is.
Windows.
I'm still very bottom of the board for that one.
I haven't even tried to do that. Category sometimes.
It looks like
I can see you getting a really good time on that. Especially with your expertise.
Could get a decent time, I guess. I'm not like amazing at a lot of the proxies and stuff, but
Yeah.
it looks like the sword.
it's just kinda like funny because I feel like if I do get like a decent run, I'm just gonna want to do any percent rather than stop at the edge.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm deathly allergic to fucking helmet proxy, so that's where I gladly stop.
Yeah, that's. But I mean, yeah, for me it's kind of like random with a helmet. Like either I just get up there and I just instantly hit it like first try, no problem, or I get stuck there for like 10 minutes.
Mhm.
So no in between.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's hope I don't get bodied here. Great start already. Jesus Christ. Just frame one, just boom. Come on. Wrong way. Okay, come on, bitch. You know, being an asshole right now. Yeah. I thought this was a really cool boss as a kid. But trying to do this fast is just kind of like, okay. But I do this in lieu of other eggs I really don't want to do.
I will say when you get a good RNG and you just fucking demo them away, it's really satisfying.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't happen very often.
Yep. I felt like Purple Dragon went pretty quick on that one. Lucky me, I don't have to zombie into here. Or zombie into Charmed Ridge.
Be careful, Ram.
That's something I also don't feel like doing. But luckily I don't have to because that's already unlocked. Oh, wrong way. Shit.
Would you look at that?
Funny number. Well, I hope this run isn't making me cringe too much.
You never make me cringe.
No, I mean, as I said, I don't like hope for
It is here.
coming off.
Oh, no. You weren't. You weren't. I think I remember. I don't remember. I'm trying to remember if it was 60 egg or ILE or whatever, but I also had like somebody going like, yeah, it's weird you're doing that egg, or you know, it's weird you're doing that egg too. Where it's like, actually, don't you think you should do this one first? And it's like, oh, okay. It's nice to have a co-pilot sometimes. Let's see here, where are the other ones? Oh, they're hiding. Where the... Wow. They really are hiding. Where the... Oh, I think I saw you. Ah! There you go. Book 6, mate. There we go.
You cannot fuck slide my door. The fact that they gifted him an actual door that just said fuck on it after that.
Whatever Gunther Steiner's doing, I hope they're doing okay.
Yeah, right.
Oh. Shit, at that point, I'm like, dude, I got you dead to rights. Shit. Ah, bitch. So irritating. Come on. Get your ass back here. You know what? Oh. He just exploded for no reason. What the fuck?
Yeah, they kind of like blow themselves up with their own mines.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't even see a mine there. Or if there was one, it didn't render.
This is just spontaneous with the busted in
Maybe the game senses I'm in a hurry. Yeah, that wasn't gonna work anyways. Oh well. These stupid little gullyways. Bitch, okay. Go, go, go. Get him! Finally, you dickhead. Yuck. Alright, so time to get the ones up top since I'm in this general area.
Hi,
Zoe, I know how invincibility works. Oh shit, there's an egg over there I completely forgot about, actually. I'm being very hopeful here, I'm being very hopeful. Got it. Okay, and time for the one with the whale.
Whales, whales, nails.
Wonder if I could have been cheeky during the Bentley attempts, literally just go to the area from out there into here.
Spyro.
Spyro, we need to stop a fucking storybook romance. Why'd I do that? That's fucking stupid. Way too early. Okay. Let's try this fucking shit again. And there I was thinking I was looking so cool, and then I just blow that shit. Okay. Now we get in there. There we are. Okay. For fuck's sakes. What was up there? There's nothing up there. Suck it, money bags.
Oh, fuck, that's not what I needed to do. Shit. I think I can still save this.
I'm trying to remember what this one is. Ah! This one.
According to legend.
Okay. According to legend. Oh. Whoop. Okay. Jump. That's right, there's one up there. Oh! That would have been really cool, but... Nah, okay. You win. I'll do it your way, game. Alright, Jack.
You've been doing great.
Jackass.
Yeah. Did that just height count me? What the fuck? There we are. What the fuck am I doing? That's what I'm doing. Okay. Had to think about that for a sec. Hey, look, it's that one Jack Renner.
At last.
Which one?
Goofy.
Oh.
Goofy once upon a time was running Vortex and IRC. He's a really chill guy.
E. Remember we used to run Apex
That's pretty
too.
chill. Yeah. I should fucking DM him about Apex tonight or something. Slash, I don't want to exclude you, but I don't think you're an Apex runner at the moment.
Yeah, probably not. Be real.
I just want you to know that I don't want to exclude you, but I don't think you can do it.
Yeah, no. You're absolutely correct in that statement. What's happening to me lately? I've been just so sleepy constantly.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know, it's just really weird. Don't know how to describe it, but I've just like been constantly sleepy,
Good day, Spyro.
regardless of the situation.
Mm-hmm. Fair.
It's just
Be like
weird.
that.
Where have
Hooray, got one of them. Jesus. Oh! L2 sticking, L2 sticking, L2 sticking. Or actually, no, art. Ugh. All because I wanted a red controller and just not run the blue controller I've been using this whole time. Ish, where'd you go? Ah, there you go.
I must admit, Jake.
Jesus. Well, that was poor timing. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, thought that was supposed to hit, but okay.
You did it.
I hope when I wrote this thing, that isn't part of it.
That's it. I've had enough.
Here's the funny one where the fucking music goes dabu di dabu dib dabu dib dabu dib da.
This might be.
Oh yeah, wait. I think this is the one. This is Scorch, I think. Right?
Yep. Scorch's Pit.
Yep. I think that's the one I was thinking of when I was talking about the music earlier.
And Bentley's giving me greens. Bentley, stop being a bitch.
You tell him.
Stop being a bitch. Proceeds to be even more of a bitch. That's a note from me, homie. That's another note from me. That's another note from me. Whee! Y'all ran into each other. Hey! Red, here we go. Fucking finally! Nuts. This is gonna be the fucking 5. Let's make them fucking count. It didn't count. Fuck. Ooh, red. We'll go ahead and place those. Wow, this must have been a trash fire in PB. Saved like a whole minute and a half just about on that. Of course, I might have a whole fuckload of eggs that I should have gotten, but I probably didn't. So, we shall see.
I mean, we also have a couple that we
Probably shouldn't have gotten. Yeah.
Cowboy bounce, you know?
Yeah. Bless this mess of a run. Let's see what we can get out of here. Don't talk to NPCs. They are
Don't talk to
cring.
strangers.
They are cring.
When you see a ladder.
Yeah, that already happened, sadly.
Oh. It's okay, it happens in most of my runs. Hey, Spyro, did you see it?
That's my cock.
All this magic.
I cannot wait for the eventual 100 egg race where I'm going to be in a call with people that are going to be repeating, like, one person says a line and then followed by, like, 3 other people
18
repeating
other
it.
people. Just subsequently one after the other.
Hey, Spyro! I found this dragon egg. It's really deep in my ass, so shove your hand in there and reach it out.
Yep.
Well,
Hunter would do that.
Hunter would absolutely do that.
Not because he likes it, but because he wants to see Spyro
here,
suffer.
you can.
Drake the kind of motherfucker to talk to Hunter to change his camera mode.
That is the wrong way. Oh god! We don't talk about what just happened. Nope.
No idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, see? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Oh boy. I need to remember the legendary Spyro slide tutorial by one waffle wizard to guide me in this trying time.
Oh.
Bubble.
Oh. Whoopsie. That was my reset sound for so fucking long. The only reason it isn't still is because I don't have any of my sounds on this iteration of Live Split. They all went to sleep.
They went to the big farm upstate.
Yeah.
Okay, fuck it, what next? Not about to.
Oh, there's 2 songs in Forbidden Memories that do the thing.
The thing?
The lick, I'm reckoning,
Yeah,
is what.
the lick that Waffle was like obsessed with, that he made a video about.
Yeah.
I just never realized until now that both mage duels do it. They both do it.
Fuck!
Actually, the fucking, like, secondary main melody of the fucking High Mage theme does it. It does it twice in that song. 2 different ways. It goes da 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 da, but then it goes da 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 da. Crazy.
Da, 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 da. Oh, whoops.
Yep, it's there, and then it does it backwards. I love when it does it backwards.
Here's where we piss away 12 fucking minutes.
Relatable.
Yeah. Because I am a doo-doo head and don't route things when I should.
Da, 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 da. Son of a bitch, this one does it twice too.
Da 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 da.
Well, da 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 da. That's crazy. Waffle has forever planted it in my brain. Like, I mean, it was definitely something that I noticed before, is in a lot of music, but like, I never thought actively about it.
Gesundheit, whoever that was. Sure. There's one behind here. If I'm not looking at you, I don't exist. If I'm not looking at you, you don't exist. If I'm not looking at you, you don't exist. Ah! There should be one thing. Oh, Gib. Oh! Ooh, shit.
Oh, fucking cunt. I always forget that that does that.
One of them died.
This one's just make it to the end. And don't get bodied by the stuff that you're gonna get bodied by. Oh shit! I got bodied.
This game soundtrack is just too fucking good. Like, I will never get tired of the Forbidden Memories soundtrack.
Oh! Oh shit! Cool.
That was some.
Alright, let's hop out of here. Free the sheriff.
Well,
And that he's the sheriff.
jump and jump.
And we out here.
Jumper,
I just remembered we're out here. What I want to know is, where's the caveman?
I wish I could recite the fucking... If he's out here, then who's out there? And he said, if he's here... The fucking long mix of that.
The entire thing?
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry, I got you. Am I glad he's frozen in there and that we're out here and that he's the sheriff? Wait, hold on, I missed one.
Mm. Damn it. I was counting on you,
Okay,
Slash.
wait, I got it.
How could you?
Am I glad he's frozen in there and that we're out here and that he's the sheriff and we're frozen out here and we're in there and I just remembered we're out here. What I want to know is, where's the caveman? There you go.
Think.
I see you, man.
I see
So
you.
we're frozen out here and
I
we're in there and I
how
just
you know
remembered.
that by heart.
I cannot tell you the amount of times I've watched the Misadventures of Skooks in my life.
If it's a white TP, I could definitely count on Slash to know. Just immediately know it and be able to say it off the cuff. Oh shit.
I mean, the year that, like, I first watched, I remember I was down at the beach with my best friend and we were going into the ocean and, like, when we would dive into a wave to avoid us knocking us out, we'd be like, watch me swoosh right in!
Swoosh. There's eggs out here, right? Right? Or did I just blow the only two that are, like, super quick to get? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just blew the only two that are out here.
We are here.
Yeah, there it is.
God damn it.
You can't stay out here now.
I can't stay out here anymore.
You can't say it.
Fucking cunt.
This thing's a piece of chip.
What the fuck is this hand? Give me thunders, bitch!
Okay, I just need 3 of these motherfuckers.
Okay, I can't really play this rest pal anymore, so let's just go. Give me a thunder.
Oh, you dickhead! I saw you attack twice.
Fuck! I just killed my run.
Oh no.
That's really unfortunate. This run just died so hard. 3 hours in. Damn. Well, I guess now I can watch Thrasher.
Watch my Kring run.
We'll do more Forbidden Memories later. I just don't have the vigor to do another one right now.
That do be a massive fucking commitment, I will say.
Yeah. Especially when I had such a good deck. I had 5 equips, I had a good amount of dragons.
Oh, I don't even have enough fucking gems. Jesus fuck.
Oh my god.
I'm short by like 40.
Oh.
I knew I should have just gone to Sheila's area, god damn it.
Wait, do you not normally get those eggs?
Okay, there's no normally about this, unfortunately, Slash. I am flying by the seat of my fucking pants at the moment.
Let's see.
I believe in you.
Somebody has to at this point. I appreciate that someone does, though.
Oh, you're missing, like...
Oh, perfect!
Nice.
Holy shit.
He's left with 1 gem.
That's been all in place.
1 measly gem.
A small fee.
You are so poor.
I need to revisit Moneybags percent.
I mean, you're a shrewd customer, Spyro.
Got Marty, he's here to party, and so are we.
Seeing all that and it just say 1 gem is fucking funny.
Yep. It was 20.
Oh, well, you see, I can't see. As you can see, I can't see.
Okay,
That
Kakiri.
goes back to an old thing. Like, me and Kofi were playing, this game called Trials. And, we made it so that, like, we turned the gravity off. So you could just, like, float around and shit. So, I was Bike Boy and he was Float Girl. And we would see who would finish the track first. Either me on the bike or him just launching off and flying to the end. And, at one point I go, Bike Boy is also known as Blind Boy because he can't see. And then I hit my head on some wires and I go, as you can see, he didn't see those wires. We died laughing at that. Just, as you can see, he didn't see.
Not one of them! Son of a bitch, I hate this fucking cannon bullshit. Stop moving, bitch. Ah! Well, that worked. By complete fucking accident, but it worked. Give me the shit. I'm staring at my ceiling right now.
Oh my god, I open Ghidra.
Now, Agent 9, if you could stop fucking around, that'd be great. Stop fucking around so I can start fucking around.
I've just hoped I didn't have to open Ghidra today, but apparently I do.
Ugh. Ah! That was gonna last longer. Well, the sub 2-hour dream is dead, but we've still got a few minutes for Peeber.
This is the new thing.
One more. Got him, bitch. All right, 20103. I do not improve in place. Nicely done.
Spyro, you've just defeated the sorceress, rescued the dragon eggs, and restored freedom to the lost dragon worlds. What do you plan to do next? Hmm? Perhaps a nice vacation in Dragon Shores? Hmm?
You're a real comedian sometimes, Bentley.
It's a
Yes, it
funny
is
thing,
apparently the
Spyro.
time for the picture of Daft Punk and Monaco in 2013 to resurface.
Ooh.
Now, how many times have I told
Grand
you?
Prix de Monaco. Thanks, El Pepino, for the ginger. Ooh.
Yeah, apparently they turned down actually like driving in the opening ceremonies because they wouldn't be allowed to keep their helmets on.
What? That's kind of their whole thing, though.
Yeah, I mean I get it for safety reasons and shit.
Don't worry, Spyro.
Incredibly base of them to like stick to it like that, you know, and not just like put on like face hiding race helmets.
Drat.
I am kind of surprised they didn't just commission to get like safe helmets that look like theirs made.
Yeah, that could have been a route.